guys, Matthew here. So I have the Garmin Dash Cam 56. This is in a lineup with other dash cams that Garmin has. I think there's the 46, the 56, and the 65 or 66. And what these are supposed to be small little dash cams that record really well. You can use your voice and they record high quality video, especially for your car. And so it allows for if you have a wreck or anything like that, or if someone hits you while your car is parked, anything like that, you have that footage on here. So we'll go ahead and do a quick unboxing and just a quick walkthrough of this device. So stay tuned. Okay, so this is the Garmin Dash Cam 56. Again, like I said, this is the middle of the road dash cam that Garmin has. They also have the 46 and the 66 dash cam. So this is right in the middle. I think they have some other dash cams as well, but those are like more high-end, expensive. This shoots in 1440p, so high quality video, which is really good. This has voice activation or voice control, so if you get in a wreck, you can say record and it will start recording, or it will have recorded, so it will save that clip for when you do a police report and like that. This also has your HDR Clarity as well. So again, with the 1440p, it just shoots really good quality video, so you can see really good details. This has forward collision and lane departure alerts, so if it kind of senses that you are moving out of your lane or anything like that, or kind of just swerving a little bit, it will tell you. It will also start recording a little bit as well, so that's nice. This also has the red light and speed traps as well, so that's really cool. This has built-in GPS, so with that you can tell where you are in relation to what happened. So let's say you get in a wreck on the corner of this street and this street, it will tell you. You can locate yourself there even if you don't remember exactly where you were when the wreck occurred, which is nice. This has time lapse, so what that is just it'll quickly speed through the video footage, and that way you don't have a whole lot of time where you're just watching the footage of the dash cam. It hyperlapses it, or it makes it go faster, which is nice. And it has a 140 degree wide field of view, so it's going to record a good amount of scenery from just this one small little dash cam right here. And I believe this is actually probably the size of it, so we'll find out. With this, and with a lot of others, there is a feature where if your car is parked, also known as parking mode, it will, if it senses any vibrations, bumps, anything like that, it will go ahead and start to record. The issue with this that I've read and that I might have is that you need a separate adapter for that when it comes to this that can plug into your car, because if you don't, it will just drain your car battery. So it's good that they don't want to drain your car battery, but it's also bad because you have to buy a separate adapter for that. And for this one, this is $199.99 at full price. And so for that, it's a steep amount for something where you have to end up buying another adapter to use all the features. But anyways, again, this from Best Buy's website is $199.99. Okay, so let's go ahead and open this up. We'll go ahead and take that tab off, and here you are. And here, the first thing you see is the camera itself. It is very small. It's the size of the box, or the picture on the box, so that's nice that they use an equal representation of the camera. So we'll go ahead and just put that to the side here and open up the rest of the box. You have a dual USB outlet, which is nice that they give you a dual one, so in that way you aren't using both of your plugs for this. You also have a power cord, and then you have an even longer power cord in case you need to run this camera a little bit further away from where your USB outlet is. So it's nice that they give you two different size cords. So you also have a replacement mount section right here, so in case this one gets messed up or anything like that, you can just replace it with this one. So they give you a second one, which is nice. So we'll put that. And then you have your instructions along with probably some warranty guides and all that right here. So we'll quickly open this up. So yeah, here is your instructions, here's your warranty guide, so we'll toss that, we don't need that. But I will probably need this. And this kind of shows you how to mount it, how to plug it in, where to put it, stuff like that, and just how to use this device. So it's good that we have this. Well, let's go ahead and put most of this back in the box here. There we go. We'll put this all here back in the box. We'll move the box aside because this right here is what we really want to see. This is the Garmin 56 Dash Cam right here. Okay, so we have the Garmin Dash Cam 56 right here. We'll go ahead and just take this plastic off. And there we go. So we've got 4 buttons on the side here. One doubles as a power button. It also doubles as the back button right here, the top one. The next one is up, the next one's down for scrolling through your menu whenever you have it. And then you have this button right here, and this is for your SD card reader. On the bottom here you have your micro SD card slot. So it uses a micro SD card, and sadly it is not provided in the box, so you would have to buy your own micro SD card for this. And then here is the lens right here, and then right here is the power port. So to get power, you plug in the power supply cord that is supplied in the box into this port right here on the left side, and then you would run this through your car and plug it in. So, and then you have the screen itself. It is very small. This is considerably small, and the screen is very tiny, so it's good that there are actual buttons rather than trying to scroll through a small screen. Again, this also is voice activated, so that is nice as well. And then you have your magnetic mount, slash you would stick this to the top of your windshield. I will probably put this close to my mirror, so that way it is kind of out of the way. It's not obtrusive or anything like that. But anyways, this is nice that it is very small and it has actual sticky versus suction, because I am not a huge fan of the suction cup design, because if it's hot or if it's cold, that suction might not work all the way, and then your dash cam will fall onto your dash or onto your floor, and after spending $200 you aren't going to want it to fall. So anyways, I like that it uses the stickiness right here and you just stick it to your windshield. But anyways, this is the Garmin 56 Dash Cam. You can get this from Best Buy for $199.99. You can also probably get it from other reputable stores, Garmin's website, stuff like that as well. But anyways, thank you guys for watching. This has just been a quick unboxing and walkthrough of the Garmin 56 Dash Cam. If you like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more, go ahead and subscribe. Hit that bell icon to be notified when I post another video. Until then, everyone, stay safe. Peace.